Hello. Once again, this is Serenity, and this match was okay. I mainly wanted to do this because I've been messing around with the settings in the compression codec that I use. I'm still using X264 VFW to do this with, but I've been messing around with the settings a little bit because it's here lately. I've been, like I said, I don't spend enough time trying to improve the quality on these videos. And I went through here and read up on some of the settings in this codec, and there's about 1 million settings in this codec, of which I know the meaning of approximately none of them. So I actually went through and looked up a few of them and came up with one or two that seemed to make sense. In this case, I think there's what are they called? I don't know what they are, but I found a few settings that basically regulate how much detail is dropped for the sake of compression, and drop those down to 0, and turned off another option that basically did the same thing. And so basically this here increases some of the detail. So it tends to make it a little bit less foggy, I guess you could say. And I did a couple of small tests, and it seems to look better. Although it does increase the size of the video quite a bit, so I might experiment a little bit further to try to improve the compression a little bit while maintaining higher quality, which is what I'm really here for. As for the game itself, this was kind of fun here. I seen this red guy grabbing the nuke, and here I am just trying desperately to kill the guy, and might have got him, but somebody snuck up behind me here, and so all I could do is put out a warning, let the team know that they're about to get nuked, which they just got nuked right there. That's the end of our prime. Except I think it must have been shielded, or else that nuke didn't go off in the right place because our prime didn't go down. We kind of basically just killed red here. This not a whole lot of drama in this match. Yeah, that's fun to do right there. I like doing that. And this probably would have been better if I had to stay back here. Red just capped their prime. I didn't see the guy come in, but I knew he got it, so I just started. This is kind of a desperate situation. I know there's a tank off to the left of me, and I want to do as much. Yep, there he is. Managed to bring down the prime before I stupidly stuck my nose out and got it blasted off. So. When that happens, I tend to jump into a defensive position and try to keep the other team from capitalizing on the kill they just got on me, because of course if they kill me, our team's in trouble. So I like to jump in this turret. This turret's a good defensive position, and I hate it when our prime is unshielded and I see nobody in this turret, because somebody should always be there. There's just so many things in this game that somebody needs to do. Somebody needs to defend. Somebody needs to run the orb. Somebody needs to tow the orb. Somebody needs to do a lot of things, and you're only one guy. That's the dilemma. So you a lot of times, you just basically end up deciding what's most important, and there's what's most important, and then there's what you're in a position to do. And here I am desperately trying to kill that nuke. I think I've decided that must be our nuke, so I'm gonna let it go. A lot of times, I just, there's what's most important, and then there's what you're in a position to do, because what's most important might be something on the other side of the map, far away from where you are. So you kind of have to, make the best decision that you can based on what's available and what you can do. And this turret right here is a pretty good choice a lot of times. Because if nobody's in it, you can do a lot of good from this turret. The only thing you mainly got to watch out is snipers, and there aren't that many snipers. There's not that many people that are really good at sniping, which is a good thing. Because life would be a lot more dangerous if there were. That's a flinger there, you see that? You saw how he flung that orb carrier? Not too many people doing that either, which is also good. Because them flingers, man, they're annoying. Because if you get towed by some guy that wants to fling you, and you don't really know how to get flung, he's probably going to kill you. There, I'm going to take some time out to heal that node, because I healed this turret, which is good. Doing really good in this turret, which just tells me there's not too many snipers around. And not too many people trying with the Avril either, which is okay, you know, that's alright, because, you know, the Avrils aren't that hard to shoot down anyway. Yeah, taking another shot at another levy there. You know you're doing good when you're killing levies and shit. I think we're shielded here, so I'm gonna take the opportunity to heal that turret again. I'm getting heals from other people, which is always nice, because that means they think you're doing a good job. You know, they appreciate you being there. That's a nice feeling. Either that, or they don't know what else to do. You know, that's also possible, I guess.
Under construction.
Oh, there we go. It is nice when they come forward and give you something to shoot at. I mean, you don't want to see too much action, but you don't want to be sitting here wondering where the hell the enemy is also. And I got Avrils coming in. I need to start paying attention. Yeah, you see, he's trying to lob them up, and yeah, I'm not going to be able to hit that one. I'm just jumping out before he hits. I think he must have missed me anyway. I'm not sure what happened to him. Okay, he's trying with the rockets. You can't dodge the rockets. You can't, I don't know if you can shoot them rockets down or not, but I sure as hell have never managed it if you can. Best just to get out. And what have I decided to do here? I've decided to get in the Manta because to get into the Manta because I've seen Red's about to get their levy. Oh, I'm gonna have to mess with this a little bit. That cut did not look right. I'm gonna have to edit this carefully. Damn it. Otherwise the sound will be out of sync. That's the one thing I hate about this stupid dub-it program. This dub-it program works okay, but it'll only take videos up to a certain size, and the size limit is somewhere in between 2 and 3 gigabytes. After that, it cuts the video off. So if your video is bigger than that, you end up having to cut it into 2 pieces and then edit it back together again later. I could probably get around that by oh, I just totally screwed up that. Screwed up that Redeemer. Damn it. It hit the deck before it took their node out. That's embarrassing. Yeah, I could probably get around that by I guess rendering a really low bitrate version of the video and then doing and using that to make the audio. But that would take even longer. Yeah, it's just a lot of work to it. It's just a lot of work to do not very much typically, but it keeps me out, you know, it keeps me out of trouble, I guess. I guess this is a little bit of drama. There's a little bit of fighting over our prime. We're in danger of losing it. We actually lost our prime there. That's not good. I think I was a little bit worried at this point. I didn't even stop to get the purple thing. There's no time! Oh, I hate it when that happens. That looks really bad. You don't want to do that. I hate it when your shit goes upside down like that. And I'm going to try to kill some of those mantas that are going after our tank. I think they're going to get our tank, though. Yeah, they got our tank, damn it. Bummer, just a little bit slow. And there's the red orb coming in. Yep, and they just capped our prime, so it's looking a little bit iffy. And there's the red prime, and there's the oh no, that's our levy coming in. That's a good thing. Or is it? No, that's a red levy. Damn it. But there's the nuke. We want to grab the nuke. Definitely want to grab the nuke. Gotta have the nuke. Let's see if I live long enough to use it. Might. Let's see here. Got a suicide with the Scorpion, right? Yep, there we go. And then in with the nuke. There we go. Just long. Yeah, there we go. I think I blew that guy over the cliff even. That's a good feeling. Uh-oh. Yeah. Would have liked to stretch that out a little bit further, but you can't have everything. Okay, so yeah, crisis averted. And I'm gonna knock out that vehicle so this smart aleck can't jump in it and kill me with it. I don't do a lot of fighting over the mine node quite often. I don't really like to do that because I worry that our prime's gonna get capped while I'm here sitting here screwing around with it. And oh, well, they're not gonna cap our prime when their orb is sitting right here, are they? Unfortunately, my shock rifle talents are not quite up to par here, but here I'm going to get some help, so we're going to take care of the situation immediately. That's all there is to that, so that's all for that. It's time to get out of here and do something more important, like hold our prime or hit the enemy prime, which is really what we're here for. Well, really what we're here for is to hit the core, you know. It's important to bear that in mind. I'm heading towards our prime because I've seen that Manta headed that way. And you never want to die this way. I think that's the worst possible way to die, is being crushed by an upside down hellbender. That's gotta be embarrassing. Okay, so we're on top of it. And the nuke just came up, and I'm right in position to grab it. It's really a good idea to set your what is that setting called? It's the one it's an option. It's an option that varies which notifications you get. You can set it to defensive or offensive or special operations. You set it to special operations, and then the lady announcer tells you when the deemer's up. Very useful. You should do that. That way you don't have to depend on jerks like me to tell you about it. Although I always do that. I always go out there and put that text message out there. Deemer, you know, let everybody know the deemer's out there in case there's somebody out there to get it. And a lot of people, you know, they don't appreciate you doing that shit. Don't tell me how to play. No, fuck you, man. You don't have to read it. You can be a jerk off and lose the game. Ah. Oh. And I guess that was a tough choice there. I could have sat here and kept healing the levy. Or if I wish I'd had an Avril, I could have got and killed that fucking Mana. Maybe I did have an Avril. You know, I don't always remember what weapons I have. But one way or the other, I didn't find a way to save the levy. Would have been nice if I could have. I am going to manage to last a few minutes in this bender anyway. I think I'm carrying a nuke right now. I'm feeling kind of bad because I didn't live long enough to use it. But the nuke just came up again, so I'm going to run back there and grab it one more time. Fortunately, on this map, when you've got control of both primes, the enemy rarely seems to find the time to grab the nuke. Since you control all that territory in between there, it tends to be your team that gets it. Which is a good thing, because if they did get it, they could use it to try to take part of the map back. In this case, I'm going to manage to drive this nuke all the way to the prime, which is unusual. Don't always do that. Thinking carefully about which way I want to go here. I'm trying to lure that guy away, but he's going the other way, so the main thing is I don't want to die. It's always a good objective to keep in mind, not dying. It's even more important in real life. Here in this video game, it's kind of a tactical solution. Anyway, I'm thinking about suiciding that wall and jumping over it, but I'd rather go this way because I kind of want to use the suicide on the core. Yeah, like that.
Red core
And then there goes the nuke, and would have been nice to live through that and put some extra points on it, but it's not necessary. We've got people coming in right behind me, and that's the end of the match. So anyway, yeah, nice match. Have a good evening.
Victory. Leviathan available.